Hello, Magic players. I hope the metagame has treated you well through the winter of Fires of Invention and Jun Food and Simic Flash and $300 decks. And if you're like me and your deck got banned and you lost all your Okos and your Once Upon a Times to cruel, cruel fate of Wizards, and you don't really want to play Simic Ramp or the Flash decks, I'm here to show you some beautiful budget fun. We're going to play some White Weenie today, some Monowhite Aggro. It has top 4, I think, actually. What was it, top 4 for Game Stadium? It's been popping up. And honestly, for a deck that's $50, probably you could even find for cheaper. It's been pretty fun. I've really enjoyed just emptying my hand. You get beat up by Massacre Girl, and Massacre Girl's making a comeback a little bit, for sure. But I've done pretty well with this deck, and I'm actually looking forward to Theros bringing in a little bit of variety to Mono White. I'm kind of curious to see the direction it takes with Heliod making life gain creatures more powerful, and the 2/1 white first striker that makes planeswalkers cost more to activate, 1 mana, colorless mana, yeah, something like that. But I'm just gonna rush into some games because I've really enjoyed playing this list, and I kind of want to share a budget list with the internet. This was I'm not playing this exact list. I actually do not have enough wild cards. I'm playing more or less the same list, though. I got the 4 Unbreakables. I need to get more of Castle Ardenvale, because Castle Ardenvale just gives you the inevitability of constantly shitting out little humans, and pardon moi for my language. And just waiting in the late game. Every time I've got this card, it's always felt good. So we're gonna cash in our wild cards. I just haven't quite committed to the deck. And also, we're gonna play best of 1 ranked, because not enough people really play best of 1 ranked, or at least everyone kind of shits on it. But I've found it super enjoyable, and kind of playing the aggressive decks in it also feels enjoyable. So we're gonna do that. You can't tell, I am a white player. White is probably my favorite color in Magic. I've enjoyed playing it for quite some time. I do understand that people do think, and it's generally true, that it's weak in the color pie for show. But it's nice to push. It's nice to struggle against the other colors. It's nice to have to be the underdog, like our boy Isamaru here. This is actually one of my favorite commander decks to play. But yeah, this hand that we have here looks pretty good. 3 threats that kind of linger, and the Pegasus, which we'll throw the Pegasus out turn 2. Pegasus is weird because you can't attack with it the first turn or the second turn, really. So you always end up, I personally end up throwing it out later when I have hands like this with other creatures I can't throw out. But I'll throw it out turn 2. Because, yeah. Just gonna do some stuff. Going on in. We're playing against Temple, which makes me think like a Fires of Invention deck, potentially. So we kind of want to, man, if we draw a land, we may just hold this up against Deafening Clarion, because we'll have a good chunk of damage on the board. Well, we did not draw a land. So what we're going to do instead is attack, and I'm going to chuck this out. We're gonna get 3 creatures back, which means next turn we can still cast the bird and Loxodon. I don't want to lose the bird to just getting Clarion here. They're gonna opt. They are opting. They are topping that card. Look at all those cards. You don't need cards on the hand, opponent. You need your cards on the battlefield. There's no such thing as card disadvantage in Monowhite. Hey, look at that.
I am not going to sit this one out.
-3? I mean, we'll just kill this happily.
Here goes nothing.
Still could use a land, but we're gonna just hold off against the fires. I think we'll redeploy the Pegasus. And I'm really just gonna hold on to these. I know it's probably a little strange. We kind of have to make them have it, but I feel like they'll have it. This and a Deafening Clarion is pretty much... No? Oh, Draw from Dreams. So they should get it with this. I would think they'd get a wipe or some way to interact with my board. I guess we miss out on... We missed out on like 5-ish points of damage, but... Ooh. Still, I'm just gonna jam. I'm just gonna jam here. They have to kill all this, and then kill us again. Throw a bird out. With 2 spells? If we keep any amount of creatures, we pretty much get there. I mean, at least 2. Because this will give count... Oh, no. Yeah, 2. 2 creatures. You could probably build this deck rummaging through bulk boxes for rares that people have probably chucked. This is like... Ooh. Gain 5 life? Gain 5 life. They can block 1. We still do 3, 6. Yeah, I mean, we pretty good. Pretty good. Boop. It's over. Victory. We've been grinding through the rank queues with this too as well. I think we were like bronze 3 days ago. Bad matchups. Somehow Mill feels like a bad matchup, even though we just go hand. It's always really close, but Mill has got us most of the time. Either because I don't deploy the threats in the right order, or they just manage to get the nut draw. This hand feels fine. Oh, is it the mirror? Oh my god. Yeah, opponent. Oh, not quite the mirror. That's a fun one. Keep our Rallio Wings. We're not gonna. We'd rather do. This is a game where threats need to be deployed. If they equip that, which is kind of the dream, some aura, put the power up, we could kill it. Like, why do you play this other than to either... It's instant? Yeah, it's instant. We can hold it up. Ah, okay. I guess they can just pump the power. Solid. Well, Now we kind of have to hold up Rally of Wings. We could we'll giant kill this later. But we'll let our opponent come in. Ew. That's not good. This is an interesting take on Monowhite. The cat. I wonder if you could build a deck with clones. White-blue cat clones. Oh, this is fine. I say this is fine, but it's not really fine. It's in fact very scary. We kill the double striker? We have not. Oh. Ah. I'm so afraid. We can only pump our team. That will kill that. To life feels rough. Like literally our flyers kill nothing. We're just gonna kill the boy. Hey, I don't think we get out of this one. I think this is a better draw than us. Oi. We did. We trade too many creatures. Take so much damage. What can we even top deck? Anything? No. I feel like the lifelink creatures in the future will be a much better, much more viable creatures like this and the cats and the birds. Once if your top deck's like a Heliod, you just grow everybody. Maybe that's too far in the future to like a 4-drop in a deck full of 1-drops is too much. Probably, but I'm looking forward to seeing the bruise. We did. Oh. Like, can't even hold that up. Can't even hold. That was a great draw. Ace may be a good filler, but you gotta play a lot of pump that hits it. I guess the Fairy Godmother counts, and there's a lot of pump in the deck, so maybe it is a good fit, but I'm unsure. This is also fine. You end up having a lot of hands that just look pretty fine. Gonna throw out a bird. Up, bird. I know I sang it. It was in my head, now it's in your head. You gotta deal with it. This has got Death Touch, yeah. We will take 1 damage. So they are playing probably the Lucky Amulet kind of adventure. There's a lot of adventure cards for a deck, so I expect it to be the Lucky Amulet deck. I can't remember, 4-leaf clover, I can't remember what it's called. Let's put more creatures out. Probably. I want to hit an unbreakable formation. Just gonna hit for 1. Could trade. I wouldn't feel bad about trading tokens, but these could end up representing a lot of damage if we hit 3 mana. No. Please, 3 mana. Please, 3 mana. This looks so good on the board. On the board we have. No Massacre Girl. No. Okay. I'll accept a Wicked Wolf. I don't enjoy it, but I will accept it. I'll take 5. Okay. Alright, deck. We've had enough of your baloney. One more land. One more land. Oh. Oh no. Jump. Just take 3. Yay! Damage, 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 damage. At least we're clearing the way a little bit. And, oh, they can't attack now unless they can probably get a 1/1, but that is actually kind of cool. Please, no more 1/1. Yeah. Man, they're low. Yeah, they need, we'll just run it back. The board is magically empty. How did that happen? Oh, they can proliferate my creatures? But they won't. And that's it. I mean, like, I hate to say, like, I don't even find this really boring. You just play, it's almost like, it's good old-fashioned Magic, you know? Nothing crazy, nothing complicated, no... I mean, it's fun to just stack and stack and stack damage up, but you don't have to worry about digging for a combo, or... You just, you know, make sure your hands look keepable, and then you just play it out. This is a little bit of a looser hand, but it's solid. Like, Pridemate doesn't need to be in the deck, really. We have some lifelink, but not enough lifelink. I think if we move to the future and play the Heliod package, we'll definitely play Pridemates and Cats instead of the Marshals that make tokens, because they're just gonna be so many. Oh, what's that Saga? Does that Saga search for any land? Because it makes splashing a little more fun. Now we wanna... I guess we gotta raise, because this just puts out more bodies. I literally forget this is instant speed. What am I... Well, I guess we didn't want them to untap, but even then... I forget. Yeah, we'll throw shit out. a counter. What could I have? Quench? Is Quench one? No, Quench is not one. Quench is one. 1 mana. Do people even play Quench? It's non-creature spells, isn't it? Time for me to look it up. They looking for land. Quench is 2 mana. Thank God there are no 1 mana counter spells at the moment. Other than technically, I guess, Mystical Dispute. Well, our 3rd land makes this a pretty good turn. Yep. It feels pretty good against these decks that are trying to set up. Don't get me wrong, you can get... The worst thing is getting Clarion. Like, deafening Clarion does not feel good. But, like, as much as you don't want to use it, you can use this for, like, protection against it. So you have some answers to a Clarion. Well, 4 copies of 1 answer to a Clarion. Which feels better than a lot of creature decks at the moment. I did also, another bad matchup was Discard. I played against a really fun mono-black Discard player. And man, that deck tore me to shreds. I think I might build that next if it's in the budget range. I'm just kind of curious how it fares. How it fares in the meta. In the meta. We're gonna throw some birds out. May even pump the bird. Just to be mana efficient. Instant speed, sorcery speed. Yuck. Well, they have to throw out 2 creatures and then make a sack. I'll get the life block in. Also, they lose 2 creatures, so I'm kind of fine if they want to do this. Like, make a sack. This feels pretty good against us. I guess what we can do... Can't really... Well, I could put the bird out. I can put the bird out. And we could chill. Not chill, actually, attack. And hold up rally for when they decide to do too much. We'll make them place the triggers on the stack, targeting our creatures, and then we'll pump our team up. Hopefully getting them. Oh. Put the trigger on the stack. No. Use another spell. Use another spell. Oh, gross. Claim the First One's probably a good card right now too. We do not have a... We don't have a good follow-up. We need... This is not a good thing for a 19 land deck right here. 4, 5, 6 lands? It's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's silly. Oh my gosh. I think our deck's just trying to punish us. Well, we'll just make them have to sack 2 creatures to kill it. I don't know what else to do. We have to cause them some sort of disadvantage. Oh, gross. Smart. This is a fun combo. Priest and Claim. I guess there's a lot of nightsticks running around. I don't think we in this game anymore. Oh no. I'll let opponent have their fun. This is not very often you get to do all this. People are prepared for the white budget deck. If I was sideboarding, I think I'd have a better... Oh my gosh, deck. What is this? Yeah, we out. That's bad. 8 lands. That is almost half of our lands. That is a high number. Another really cool thing about playing 60 cards, the matches go pretty fast. Also, when you're playing Monowhite, you're not just grinding out games. Like, there are some... The grinding games feel really good when you have them. This hand is tempting me. But I know I shan't be tempted. Shan't be tempted. That's fine. This is fine. Actually, I'll just honestly just put a land. As much as I need 3 lands, we'll put a land. Shan't tip me, Satan. And we playing that aggro game. I like it. Smack. Smack. Favorite thing to do. Just smack it. No, don't smack your opponents. Don't smack your opponents. That's just rude. I think we just hold that up. Because we are winning in the current situation if they do nothing. And if they do something, we just neg it. Unless it's like multiple shots. That's fine. You gonna hit me? I have less hands than you. Less hands, less cards in hand. It's not really gonna do anything. Alright. People are playing the robber right now. What is this? I guess against fires they have a lot of cards in hand. Just gonna throw this out there. Do I still hold this up? I think so. I missed out on, technically it would be 4 points of damage, so they should be at 6, and then next turn they'd be dead. But I think it's hard when you're playing an aggressive deck like this. You just want to empty your hand. I mean, yeah, like, what's it change? You gonna block my dude down there? I'm just gonna take damage. Like, this doesn't even kill that. You gotta play smart. Okay. This seems like a nombo with Robber, but Robber is a fun card. During any turn, you attack with the rogue. Don't think there's a lot of rogues out right now. Also fine. Also fine, opponent. Do you have flyers? I mean, that would block your flyers. I guess they're keeping it for that. Oh, I want to do both. Yeah, we'll just smack them. Smack. And they end it. Well, guys, I just wanted to show you some quick, simple, easy, budget, not $300 Magic gameplay. And look at that. Quite a few wins, quite a few losses, but quick gameplay. Gameplay that doesn't take 30 minutes and then you feel bad because you lost to a Nissa. Personal stories. I know. Because I play that deck. It's me. I put people through it. But yeah, this is just a quick little Magic video. Gonna have any ideas for other budget decks I can get with my few wild cards, things that maybe use a lot of commons or uncommons, I will happily play it. So shoot it my way, and I'll see you next time.